evening, Rhino. My name is Gregory. And Adelaide, we have a dark side. And no, it doesn't reside in bank vaults with body parts and vats of acid. We love to have a whinge. Adelaide loves to have a bitch, a moan, a complain. Hey, let's go build a brand new hospital. Oh no, please renovate the old one. And I swear to God, it is an absolute problem because we have this problem about knocking things in Adelaide. And we shouldn't. And there's one piece of Adelaide that gets a hell of a lot of this, and it's the Southern Expressway. And I think it gets it because people are confused by its function. Think of this. You work in town, you live in the southern suburbs. At night you drive home. You're driving south along the Southern Expressway. Good work, cool. In the morning when you go back to work, you're driving north along the Southern Expressway. Doesn't quite work, does it? So my solution would be to give it the name of someone famous, controversial, dare I say it, even appropriate. And I think there's only one person that fulfills those three criteria. And I can see the renaming ceremony now. We hereby rename the Southern Expressway, drum roll please, the Don Dunstan Expressway, a bi-directional road named after a bi-directional premier. Works for me. Now, just a little bit about myself. In a couple of months' time, I'm getting married. My fiance's here tonight, and so yes, I've just about completed the journey from X to next. And when I first met my fiancée, I found out very quickly she has very poor hearing. She wears discreet hearing aids in both ears, and she has to lip read sometimes, particularly in situations like this where there's a bit of noise. Now, we were here for the first night of Raw, and the feature act that night were the Nelson twins, identical brothers, full beards, big moustaches, long hair. They look like Chris Franklin's long lost love children, actually. And I'd never realised how much of a problem the beard thing could be for the person who lip reads. We're on the way home, we're talking about the acts, because during the act, the Nelson twins made reference to their desire to spit roast Paris Hilton. A couple of times. And actually, when you think about it, it'd be like two paddle pop lions having to go at either end of a barbecue. Not a good image, is it? But anyway, we're talking about the Nelson twins, and my fiancée said, "Oh, they were great, they're fantastic." She said, "Mind you, I can't understand why they wanted to spit roast Pauline Hanson." Perhaps got a thing for rangers, I don't know. But I met my fiancée last year, 2009. And there are two things from 2009 which stand out in my memory. The first of them is Susan Boyle. And I can see some people going, "Oh God, I know why they didn't have the DVD to go with the CD." But the thing is, she has this gift of a voice. It's a marvellous voice. And I, like tens of millions of other people, have logged onto YouTube and watched her perform on Britain's Got Talent. And the best part of that show, that best part of that clip, is when she starts singing, the camera, boom, back on the judges. And there's Amanda Holden, mouth agape. The last time I saw something open that wide, I was at the zoo and there was a heap of problems having a yawn. It was either I was watching White Chicks versus Black Chicks 2, I forget which. The second one, Michael Jackson. Now, anyone here who's got internet has no doubt received ream upon ream of Michael Jackson jokes. And quite frankly, they're denigrating. They're degrading to the man. We should be remembering him as a great musician, choreographer, dancer. I mean, remember him for the man, as the man who gave us the moonwalk, the most imitated dance done at drunk parties ever. But no, we tend to think about the caricature he was. And quite frankly, I think those jokes are chronic. Anyone who makes those jokes should just beat it. I know, that's bad. Look, I'm just about to go. But just before I go, I'm going to say something here and I want you to swing this past your moral compass. Okay? You find a pedophile in a diabetic coma. Would you give them jelly babies? I'm Gregory, thank you, good night.